Welcome everyone, and today is the 4th day of October, and you know what that means. That's right, it's the return of Wency 29's 31 Days of Horror, a series where I read several horror stories from the internet for your entertainment. Now, due to unfortunate circumstances, Season 1 was cancelled last October, but today, things will hopefully go more smoothly. Now you may be asking yourself, why am I making a Season 2 even though the 4th season got cancelled? And all I have to say is, if Jack and Jellyfy can have 2 incomplete seasons but still make a Season 4, then I can too. But with that out of the way, the 4th story we're taking a look at is a oldie but a goodie. And it recently gotten a Friday Night Funkin' mod not too long ago, so I think it's important to educate people of where this story came from. So without further ado, let's begin the story. The 13 Tom and Jerry sorts, made by the Czechoslovakian director Gene Ditz, are infinite for their poor quality and rather disturbing nature, featuring badly done sound effects and animation, and having a more realistic feel to the violence. Some had speculated that Dietz didn't like the concept behind Tom and Jerry and was pressured into making them, and wanted to make the people who watched his take on it feel bad for liking the concept. What many people don't know is that Dietz was originally signed on to make more than 13 episodes the public has access to. Desperate to get out of his contract, Dietz made one more Tom and Jerry sword that few have ever seen. The sword was titled Tom's Basement. It opened with Tom in a typical Tom and Jerry household. His owner was the fat, angry guy from the other Dietz swords. Tom's owner seemed even angrier than in his other appearances. The fourth scene is him stomping on Tom's tail in a very realistic and painful looking way, because Tom was sleeping by the basement door. The owner yells at Tom to never go down there. Tom is clearly terrified and runs away to the other room. Our view stays in the room by the basement door, and we see Jerry come out of a mouse hole. He looks truly grotesque, far more off-model than in the other Dietz swords. He gets an evil look on his face and follows Tom into the next room. The next few minutes are fairly formulaic. Jerry repeatedly manages to trick Tom into chasing him to the basement door a few times, but each time the owner catches Tom, he inflicts a painful looking injury on him, which stay with Tom even after the scene ends. After about 3 beatings, Tom is bruised on over, bleeding in a few places and limping on a broken leg. After this, Tom starts to literally beg Jerry not to bother him anymore. He's not really talking, obviously, but he's crying and murmuring, and you can tell what he's doing by his body language. Jerry just laughs at him and pushes him back to the basement door. The owner taxes Tom again and goes ballistic. The camera zooms deep into his face. It changes color and distorts as he yells at Tom in a much louder voice than any other sound in the cartoon. I won't post most of what he said on here, but all I'll say is that it's truly vicious and ferocious and clearly something that isn't meant for children. It seems like Jerry has finally decided to take pity on Tom though. Jerry picks up a knife that was laying around and stabs the owner in the leg. Quite graphically, I might add. Tom opens the basement door, and they carry the owner's now lifeless body down the stairs. It is revealed that there are dozens of other bodies down there, decaying and showing signs of their violent deaths. Tom and Jerry shake hands, and seems like they triumphed over the serial killer. But Jerry gets an evil look on his face again, and Tom says in that ghostly, deep voice, "Don't you believe in?" Jerry stabs Tom, killing him instantly, and throws his body into the pile. The last shot is Jerry putting up a for sale sign on the front yard of the house, laughing, clearly planning to do it all over